Were there any other teachers besides your godfather or your father that were highly influential, would you say, in your musical growth?
Absolutely, yeah. So I was in high school and I was just starting to experiment with or learn about jazz fusion. That kind of like was the gateway into jazz,
Right,
you
right.
know, like John Scofield and Mahavishnu Orchestra and stuff. So I was really hungry. I was trying to find people to help me instruct me and stuff. So I was in Chuck Levin's music store in Washington, D.C., and I was trying out this guitar, just kind of playing some stuff. And this guitar player named Carl Filipiak, he was actually in the store doing a clinic, and he heard me play, and he was like, let's jam a little bit. So he asked me over, and we just started kind of like playing some blues and things like that. And he introduced, like, that was like my introduction to him. And he was like this amazing, you know, jazz fusion guitar player. So at that point, I started taking lessons pretty seriously with him. We would go, so I live in Southern Maryland. It's like probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Baltimore.
Okay.
So we would go like every Tuesday, every other Tuesday. I would literally be up there. The lesson would start at 9, and we would go until sometimes 1 or 2 in the morning. He just really, like, you know, was into teaching, and we had this really great, you know, like a guru kind of bond.
For
you
sure,
know?
yeah.
And he, like, yeah, that's when I think a lot of my playing really developed, and picking up all these different techniques and things like that. And we eventually, my first record I ever made was a jazz record with him as well. It was like double guitar. It's called Arrival. We're playing a lot of jazz standards and stuff like that. But that was, yeah, it was a great opportunity. Like, I met a lot of really cool musicians through him. You know, it kind of like elevated what I was trying to do at the time.
Yeah, for sure.
And at that point, that's when I, you know, decided I wanted to go to Berkeley and got a scholarship and that kind of thing. And a lot of that's really based, you know, due to his guidance.
That's awesome, man. It's nothing like having an instructor or just a person, a mentor to really pour into you and push you forward, you know, to help you get to where you're trying to reach all your goals, man.
I mean,
That's really
you know, I've been
amazing.
very lucky to have a few of those in life, you know, and it's
Definitely.
yeah, it's like a special bond you find with certain people that, you know, like kindred spirits, and you know, you can really just learn a lot, just not even about music, but just life and you know, being a, you know, just a person.
Yeah, facts, man. Most definitely.